welcome to this episode. In this episode, I'm gonna talk about the dark tea. Dark tea, as I mentioned before, this is fermented tea. Well, when it turns to dark tea, just a few people knows about it. Okay, well, now I'm gonna talk about the details about the dark tea. Please listen carefully and get some information about it, okay? Firstly, dark tea is a kind of tea that goes through a secondary processing step. In other words, they make a tea, typically a basic green tea, and then they go through a secondary manufacturing process. Here is the dark tea. Ooh, it looks dark. Okay, let's see. The way of process. First step is hand picking. Another one is weathering. Third step is fermentation. Fourth step is rolling. And then we're gonna do piling. Well, then re-rolling the tea, finally dry the tea. So piling is the unique dark tea manufacturing process and the key to process dark tea. But some people gonna say, when you mention the yellow tea, you use the piling step too. Well, the piling step is different. When it comes to dark tea, we will piling it for a long time and use different way. Okay, let's see the main variety of dark tea. First one I'm gonna talk about is pu'er tea. Well, most people know this one because pu'er tea is good for weight loss. And the next one, anhua dark tea. And then I'm gonna grab some fruit tea. Let's go and see the first one, pu'er tea. The birthplace of pu'er tea is Yunnan province. You can see the girls, they dress differently, and you can see the mountain, and the sky is blue. So here is Yunnan. Let's see the cultural history of pu'er tea. Pu'er tea raised up in the East Han Dynasty, turned into commodity in the Tang Dynasty, began to be popular in the Song Dynasty, as finalized in the Ming Dynasty, and was proposed in the Qing Dynasty with a history of thousands of years. Pu'er tea was originally named by its central training area. From the 1970s, pu'er tea became hot in Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, Japan, Korea, and so on. Pu'er tea is hot because its habitat of high elevation and foggy growing environment. In its pollution-free in nature, it's mellow in taste and warm in the aftertaste. Moreover, the unique manufacturing, transportation, packing of pu'er tea making it become a unique second fermented tea. Thus, has formed its the unique fragrance and the health care function. Next one, I'm gonna talk about the Anhua dark tea. Anhua dark tea. The birthplace is Anhui province. Here is a picture of this tea. Anhua dark tea. Let's see the history. Anhua dark tea has a rich cultural background in the long tea history. Anhua is the birthplace for dark tea. the ancient tea horse road, which has been preserved, while fully confirmed that Anhua dark tea has played an important role in the tea horse trade. Anhua was the center of Chinese tea market during the 500 years in the Ming and Qing dynasty, when the dark tea production counted for 40% of dark tea of the whole county. Among the 5 dark tea producing provinces, let's see the picture of this Anhua tea horse trade route. Here is a picture, and let's see more. Ooh, Asian people use this route to travel to other provinces to trade tea. You can see how hard it is. So, run tea business is difficult, but people still carry on to do it. In 2010, it made its debut in the Shanghai World Expo and the Guangzhou Asia Games, which proclaimed to the world that the revival of Anhua dark tea. Now, Anhua dark tea is quite popular in the tea market. Okay, now is the next one. Next one is called Fu tea. It's from Shanxi province. Here is a picture of this dark tea. Fu tea has over thousands of years history. It was very popular in Ming Dynasty. Fu tea has strong taste. It is good for people who live in highland. Let's talk about the benefits of dark tea. Since ancient times, tea treatment is a tradition in China. It is recorded in ancient medical book that people use aged tea to treat diabetes and colds. This is how people steep tea. They use tea to treat diabetes and colds. Now let's see the supplementing dietary nutrition. Dark tea contains abundant nutritional elements. What's more, people who live in northwest of China mainly on beef and cheese. This is say that they would rather live without food rather than live without dark tea. The dark tea is very important for them because it has the effort of serving grease. Okay, dark tea can lower the blood fat and the blood pressure. Here is an example. Okay, this example showed us that 15 people had their blood fat reduced after they drink the dark tea. So you can know the magic of dark tea, right? Okay, now you can't wait to go to the supermarket and get the dark tea. But how to storage them? Storage in a cold environment and avoid sunburn. Of course, most tea they have to storage this way. Okay, and avoid airtight place, okay? And have to store in an open place. Can't store with other things that has unpleasant smell. Okay, thank you for watching this episode. In next episode, I'm gonna talk about the scented tea. See you in next episode.